I wanted to recap PAF for you because PAF is the most important thing in English at Park School when it comes to working out what we're doing for a non-fiction task, okay? So what we ask you to do, first of all, is to plan out what the purpose of the task is, what the audience for the task is, or who the audience for the task is, and what the form of the writing is, okay? So I'm going to do the first one for you, and then I expect you to do the second one, okay? So, purpose. Now, it's not just to persuade, okay? I'm going to make this quite a lot smaller, actually. She is explaining, or to explain. That's not enough. You need to tell me exactly what she's explaining, okay? So, purpose, to explain why extra time is needed for an essay. And by default, she's then going to be persuading her lecturer. And then I've naturally answered the next question. Okay, the audience, and I'm just going to change my font size, is her university lecturer. But not Frank. It would be someone impartial that received a letter like that asking for an extension. Impartial means they don't have a relationship with the student. And then the form is a formal letter using formal language. Okay, so I want you to do exactly that. But I want you to do it for the second task there. Okay, so second task that you can choose to do is Frank writes a letter to Rita's husband explaining why he should be more supportive of her desire for education. Now, that's a bit of a blurred line one was for a formal letter. Normally, when we write formal letters, we don't know the audience that we're writing to, and they're not kind of a connection through a friend. And I would say that's what Frank is more doing there. But because he knows Rita for a formal situation and he doesn't know Denny, we can still call it a formal letter. Then you're going to come to slide 17. You're going to watch this Oak Academy lesson that goes over how to plan a formal letter. So again, click on the link, brings it straight up for you. Actually, you should have it to view in Classroom. So you then click on view in Classroom. I'll change the link to that one actually. And that will give you a little lesson on how to plan a persuasive letter. Then you're going to fill in these notes. Now, I've done the purpose and audience, but I've done it for the extra time in exam to university professors one. So you would have to change that if you're going to do the other task, all right? And then you're going to plan out all of your detail of what you're going to include and what your arguments are going to be, okay? And then on slide 18, you're going to do a quick analysis or evaluation of which example of writing is better and why. Okay, and then I will explain the last task in the last video for today.